The first pair of XR glasses that I've actually used for over an extended period of time was the Viture One glasses. And as I was reviewing those, I personally found that the best use cases for XR glasses was generally for gaming and media consumption. But there were two things that the Viture One left many users, myself included, wanting more. It's that the refresh rate is limited to only 60Hz and that the projected image will be slightly out of focus or distorted at the edges, no matter how much you adjust and reposition the glasses. Now, with this new pair of AR glasses that TCL sent over for me to try, they told me that this new model, the RayNeo Air 2S, has overcome the blurry edges issue with their latest light engine solution. Not only that, it also comes with a 120Hz refresh rate, that's great for gaming, along with a couple more improved features from the Air 2 based on user feedback. So, hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and let me share with you in today's video what it was like using the RayNeo Air 2S over the past month while going over the specs and all that technical stuff. And also what I think of the Air 2S compared to other AR glasses that I've used. Starting with what's in the box, the RayNeo Air 2S this time comes packed in a hand-carrying case instead of a soft pouch. Opening the case, you will find the Air 2S glasses along with a cleaning cloth and a sponge. Taking the AR glasses out, the whole unit feels well built and doesn't feel flimsy or fragile. Though I feel that with how the design of the light blocking piece of the glasses is fixed onto the frame, it might come loose or crack easily if I'm not careful with it and it gets caught onto something. Opening the accessories box, you will find the angled USB-C to C cable that measures at 1.2 meters long, a sample glasses frame attachment to use for getting custom prescription lenses made, one extra nose clip, and a manual. The glasses itself is mostly made from plastic, weighing at a mere 78 grams, which is very light and was comfortable for extended wear. There's a good amount of flexibility on the temples to fit different sized heads, and there's also a 3-degree of freedom adjustment of the temples at the hinges to help with getting better angles so that the image is focused and not cut off. The nose clip can also be adjusted to help with getting the image into focus as well. There's also a proximity sensor on the frame that will turn off the glasses when you take them off, and a couple of buttons on the temples for adjusting the brightness, volume, and navigating the on-screen menu. To power on the glasses, you simply connect the included USB-C cable to any device that supports display out over USB-C, and a beautiful virtual screen will turn on. Like AR glasses from other brands, setting up the RayNeo Air 2S is also a breeze. On Windows devices, the Air 2S will be recognized as an external 1080p 60 or 120Hz display, so no additional hardware or software is needed. And by default, the glasses will always revert to 60Hz refresh rate when turned off, so you will need to set it via the OSD on the glasses each time you plug it in to have Windows detected it as a 120Hz display again. For devices that don't support display out over USB-C, such as game consoles, you can use a power HDMI to USB-C out adapter like this one I have here. And if you're looking to use it with a Nintendo Switch while you're on the go, you could pick up the JoyDock that RayNeo is selling bundled with their glasses, which also functions as a 10,000 mAh power bank that will be able to provide up to 5 additional hours of battery time for your Switch. You just simply plug in the Air 2S glasses to the JoyDock and then the Switch into the JoyDock, and everything will just work. On the downside though, is that I've tried power docks from other brands and vice versa, and it didn't work. So I'm guessing that the glasses and docks are not universally compatible. Now, for the virtual image compared to other glasses that I've used, the RayNeo Air 2S's image is brighter, larger, and appears to be closer to my eyes. With up to 5000 nits of perceived brightness, I had to turn down the brightness by a lot when I'm in a dark environment, because the 1080p micro OLED screens are just too damn bright. Or is it my eyes are getting old? But either way, the Air 2S are bright enough that they could be used outdoors during the day without any visibility issues. And when you don't need it to be that bright, you can fine-tune the brightness to a comfortable level for your eyes with its 10 levels of brightness level selector, which is more than what other glasses have. As for the viewing experience, according to RayNeo, it is supposed to be similar to viewing a 201 inches screen from a distance of 6 meters away. So that's about this big when I'm wearing them. But because the virtual screen on the Air 2S appears to be closer to my eyes and larger, I did find myself getting a bit of nausea when playing some games, especially games with fast camera movements. This doesn't happen when I use the Viture One, so I'm guessing bigger is not always better, right? As for the image sharpness, I honestly have to say it is not too different when compared to other AR glasses. The edges do appear much sharper and less blurry as RayNeo claims. Part of it is I think it's because of the additional adjustment points on the temples that allows for better positioning of the glasses. But no matter how hard I tried, I still cannot find the perfect position where 100% of the whole virtual image will completely be in focus. There will still be little areas on the edges that are a little out of focus, but it's a lot less blurry compared to the XReal 2 and Viture One glasses. But as the blurry bits for me are always at the lower outer edges, it never bothered me much as I'm mostly looking in the center of the screen. Now, for the past 1 month that I've been using the RayNeo Air 2S, I've tried it with everything that has a hole. Every device that has a USB-C and HDMI port. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I ended up using these AR glasses mainly for gaming and watching series. Just like when I was reviewing the Viture One, I've been using these glasses from the comfort of my bed and sofa, in my car, and on the plane. And because my full-time job requires me to travel around a lot, the benefits of having an AR glasses like this is that you have a really portable large screen that you can bring along easily. And because the screen will move along with your head, you can use it in any position that's comfortable for you. And with the good weight distribution of the glasses, I've never had any comfort issues even after using it for 5 hours straight. Well, except for when I was lying down on my right side, because I find that the way the cable connects to the Air 2S, it will press into the back of my ears and head, making it uncomfortable. But if I'm lying on my back or sitting leaned back in a chair, the cable would not bother me. For instance, I personally love using them in the car with the seat slightly leaned back when I'm waiting for the wife to do her shopping. And because having these glasses is like having a portable giant screen, I now can bring along my PlayStation 5 to play in the car as well. With 120Hz refresh rate, playing games on these glasses was a blast with everything being super smooth. There were also no noticeable input delay or ghosting thanks to the screen's OLED technology. And when you take the excellent display and add in these 4 built-in speakers, which sounds really good for a glasses speaker, you've got a portable big screen with built-in speakers that you can easily take everywhere with you. And as these glasses have a whisper mode that you can turn on with just a few button presses, you don't have to worry about the people next to you hearing what you're watching. So having gone over the specifications of what it was like for me using the TCL's RayNeo Air 2S, compared to AR glasses from other brands that I've tried, I would say that these glasses closely compete with the XReal Air 2, mainly because the 120Hz Viture Pro costs $150 more. Compared to the XReal Air 2, TCL glasses cost $40 more, but have a slightly brighter and more vivid image. The colors just seem to pop out more for me when using the RayNeo Air 2S. And with a tinted shade blocking out more light, the image and colors doesn't suffer much, especially when using outdoors. But also because it is permanently tinted, it makes it less convenient to use while on the move compared to having an electrochromic film. There's also a built-in feature where you can switch between 3 color profiles on the fly via the OSD, which I find handy as well. But what I think where TCL really does better than other brands here would definitely be the built-in speakers. Of all the smart glasses, AR glasses, or wearables that I've tried, the RayNeo Air 2S has the best sounding speakers. I mean, using a headphone would definitely still sound better. But as these 4 speakers already do a really good job in delivering a rich and full audio, you don't need to bring around one more piece of electronic. But whether or not these 2 points are worth spending the extra $40, that will have to depend on your preference and the availability of which one is easier for you to get your hands on. I mean, if TCL could match the price of the XReal Air 2, it would be an easy recommendation. Otherwise, I personally think that TCL should add more features such as being able to adjust the virtual image size, or temporarily minimizing the screen to the side, or turn off the image temporarily when you need to return to the real world, so that spending the extra $40 will be more worthwhile. And meantime, TCL could work on improving their Windows and Android app, making it easier and streamlined to use, and adding more useful features for those looking to purchase an AR glasses for productivity use, which by the way, I personally still would not recommend. What do you guys think of the RayNeo Air 2S? What will you be getting AR glasses for, and what will be the most important features to you? Let me know in the comments. Alright, thank you TCL for sending over these amazing AR glasses and the JoyDock. And thank you guys as always for watching till the end. If you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, consider hitting that like button and sharing this video with a friend, as it will greatly help me and this channel more than you know it. And I'll see you again in the next video. Ciao!